but I gotta stay composed. Walk up in the building like I've been there before. The game full of smoke, I got immune to it. Find a way to breathe in it, maneuver through it like a foggy evening. I'm still beasting.
What's up? Welcome Off the Top with J-Rock. Episode number 9 featuring Steph Simon. How you doing?
Man, good, man. Appreciate y'all for reaching out to me, man.
Hey, we appreciate you.
Appreciate it.
Heck yeah. Well, how you doing today?
Good, bro. I thank y'all, man. Waking y'all up. You know, I'm an early bird with it, but appreciate y'all coming, getting up for me, man.
Heck yeah. You like to get up early?
I'm an early bird, man.
Heck yeah.
I'm a family man, so I gotta get up 5, 6. I gotta start my day early, man. So.
Heck yeah. I would definitely feel that. I like to do that sometime, but you know, sometimes it fluctuates. But so, how's COVID season been treating you? How's it affected your life?
Man, COVID actually worked in my favor a little bit as an artist.
Really?
As an artist, just being so hands-on with the town, you know what I'm saying, with the music scene and with the venues and shows, I finally got to like sit down and work on music for myself.
So it gave you time to really...
It gave me time to like sit down.
And plan some stuff out and write some stuff down.
Yeah, it wasn't no festival planning. It wasn't no event planning. It wasn't no... It wasn't even anyone reaching out to me for sure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I would have a DM full of, hey, can you check me out and help me get on this and this and this and this and this? Like, it really froze all that for me for a whole year, which was kind of cool. You know what I'm saying?
So it's somewhat of a blessing in disguise, not entirely, but just a little bit.
Not entirely, because at the same time, Tulsa was. Around this time last year, Tulsa was in the Rolling Stone for having the best music scene, top 10 music scene.
Wow.
So with 2020 going in, we was getting ready to go into like hella great shows. Like the town was about to just like have a great year for concerts, and it shut that down. But at the backstory for the spinoff, I got to just sit down and write music and just be at home with my family and listen to music and work on Fire in Little Africa. Just put out my time into stuff like that. You know
Definitely, yeah. I've been seeing all that, and we're gonna get into all that because I got a lot of good questions. It's probably gonna be one of the best interviews we've done so far.
Come on.
But word around town has that you've been making music a little bit. Is this true?
I've been making music, man. I got about 40 songs.
Wow.
Like, and I've never had 40 songs in my chamber just ready to go. I've always only had time to make the album and just push those 10, 12, 14 songs.
Yeah.
It's long for 2 years, 3, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is my first time where and 40 ain't even a lot, but for me, being able to get in the studio at a consistent rate and just be a rapper, it felt good. So yeah, I got a lot of music, man, that I don't know if I'm gonna put out all 40 of them, but I just being able to work, you know what I'm saying, was dope. So yeah, I got a lot coming out this year, man. It's gonna be a good year.
Definitely. So you can tell us a little bit about yourself. I'd love to hear some stuff.
I don't want to put the name out for the album, bro. I'm gonna shock everybody with the name. I do want to say it is the 5-year anniversary of my not my most successful album, but the album that kind of made me a rapper to my peers and made all my peers look at me as an artist, which was Visions from the Tisdale. That released 5 years ago. So I'm basically making something for that album, just commemorate that album and those people that was rocking with me and helped get me to where I'm at. This album is pretty much for my foundation. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's next, and then Fire in Little Africa, and that's really the two focal points for me. And the World Culture Music Fest is trying to bring that back. So.
See, that's interesting because I say, tell me about yourself, and then you
I
talk
can't.
about everything.
I can't.
Yeah.
I can't, man.
Hey, but that's important because that is you. That is who you are. So I feel like that says a lot just in that answer. You know what I'm saying?
One day I'll be able to, man. Like, so many people talk about me enough. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
So many people talk about me enough, and I don't even try to flex that. Like, I just do what I do, and
yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Your catalog,
I let that speak for me.
Yeah, your catalog and the people around you, they can tell, they can say enough about you to where you don't even.
I don't have to. Yeah, I don't have to.
We're finishing each other's sentences. I swear.
I don't have to. So yeah, for sure. So I try to talk about me, bro, but I don't have to.
You're selfless. I love that. You're about the art. You're about the community, and that's why we got you here right now, because we on the same wavelength when it comes to that. So I have a question. How long have you been making music?
I wrote my first rap when I was 17, 18. 17, 18, I want to say 17, I quit football. Shout out to Union High School. Shout out to the All Boys. That's how I got into this high school homies. They used to rap in the parking lot after school while I was walking to practice. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It was just way more cracking over there.
Yeah.
Where they was at. And I wanted to be a manager. I always wanted to I grew up wanting to be a sports agent, and I wanted to be a manager because I knew a lot of people that I thought would go pro. Mm-hmm. And then I had a lot of friends that I thought was talented enough to really go to the next level in music. So artist management is how I came into the game, hanging with my homies at school. But you hang around motherfuckers enough, you're gonna try it. And I always could write, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just got egged on into rapping, you know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
I started rapping, that was 2005, bro.
Wow. That's a long time.
Yeah.
So since it's been solidified, like how long since then? It's been pretty much like 16 years. Is that that's a long time?
That's a long time, bro.
Heck yeah, that's really dope.
Motherfuckers out here is 16, 17, 18 rapping. It was like 4 or 5 years old when I started rapping. Like, for real. So that's a long time now that I'm thinking about it. But
yeah.
I want to say I took it serious when I said I'm going to rap.
Yeah.
When I was 23. That's when I said I'm going to be a rapper. That's when I'm going to be. You know what I'm saying? So, So 17 when I started, but I'll say 23. Let's say 10 years. I'm 33 now, so I'll say 10 years for when I said Steph Simon is going to be a rapper.
Heck yeah.
But yeah, 10 on, 16 off. Damn.
That's crazy. You didn't
I ain't never even thought about that, bro. That's almost 20 years. I feel like I'll be done. My plan, anyway, is to be done rapping by like 2024. That'd be like 6 to 20 years. So damn, I just thought about that, bro.
Wow.
Like, that's crazy.
Wow. So a question that I have that kind of resonates with that question is, why do you help so many artists?
Why do I help so many artists, bro? I think I told you this at the Sound Pony when y'all did a show.
Years ago. Yeah,
years ago, bro. I help so many artists because first, it's 2 reasons. In order to create a significant foundation for a hip hop scene and for people to have an outlet, you have to reach out to any and everybody that you see yourself in, that just want to get out there. A lot of people just perform and shit just because they want to vent and get out there emotions and their feelings and their music.
Yeah.
And that's what I used it for. The stage was like a therapy session for me.
Definitely.
So if I seen people using rap like that for that outlet, I'd be like, hey man, come out here and release that. And the second part is that I remember my first show, bro. I remember getting ready for my first show. Whether nobody was there or it was cracking, it was just the excitement meter was so high. Like I remember getting ready that day, like we got a show tonight. I can't wait. Like, and it felt like everything to me. And when I reach out to new people, I see that excitement. Whether it's the Sound Pony, whether it's the Shine, whether it's whatever it is, like that excitement when they come through the door with 50 of their homies, and they just feel like this is our night tonight. I love seeing that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like,
it's gratifying.
I love seeing that shit because it wore off for me a long time ago. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
being able to bring that
through other people,
Yeah.
I just see it, bro, and I just be like, yeah, man, I remember when I felt like that. And then I'll be like, after it wear off for them, I'll show them how to like carry that shit and like turn it into a business.
Probably a good way to say why you do that is because you have empathy for other people.
I guess I can feel that. I feel that triumph. Like they feel like they won, whether they performing in front of 10 people or not, bro. They just happy to be doing that shit. And I remember that feeling. Like I remember that feeling of not caring if I had fans or not. I just wanted to fucking rap what I wrote. You know what I'm saying? And to the best of my ability. And that's what we was about. That's what me, Burns, Oil House, Verse, Keno, Tone, like Pay, Algebra. Like that's what we was all about down there. It was just getting off our shit. It wasn't about no fans or no nothing. No money. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like
love.
It was just about love of fucking getting off your shit. And so I just wanted I seen that street being like, hey man, we can really turn this into like a scene where, you know what I'm saying?
And it definitely happened. I mean, I see it. You know what I'm saying? I see it happening. Like even with COVID going on, I still see just like a resurgence. You know what I'm saying? Like, why do you think that there is such a resurgence of hip-hop culture in Tulsa?
Hip-hop is taking over the world. That's why. Like, it's not that it's easy to do, but it's way more accessible to when I started in 05. Everybody didn't have access to a studio to just do it. It's a studio probably in everybody's house today.
Yeah, exactly.
Studio loops in everybody's house.
I seen that y'all taking over the radio. I swear.
Even that, you know what I'm saying? So the access is so crazy now. The access is crazy. So
it wasn't like that years ago.
It wasn't like that 5 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So even the success rate and the support systems is there now. Like the supporting the local rapper is there now, and that's why these rappers coming up today is getting so much support. Like just supporting the Tulsa rapper is cool to do now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
That shit wasn't cool. At one point.
I remember.
You know
I remember just like 2 or 3 years ago, it seemed like it was impossible to get on local radio.
Yeah, local radio to get funding, to get sponsors, to get anything, to get shows like.
And now anytime you turn on 105.3, who do you hear? You hear locals. I swear, every time
you hear local shit, bro. And yes, we laid the foundation.
Are you somewhat responsible for that?
For radio?
Yeah, for helping take over
radio.
Like,
no.
No? Is it the movement or is it?
I ain't got nothing.
You can't say?
I ain't got nothing to do with that. Man, shout out to 105.3.
Heck yeah.
Shout out to Ali Shaw. Shout out to Mama Tulsa. That's Ali Shaw. But me, no.
Okay.
I ain't got nothing to do with it.
Sure. No, I'm playing, but hey, I have a question though. Do you have a favorite artist in the town?
My favorite artist in Tulsa,
Or favorite 2 or 3 artists?
my favorite artist, being biased, is Dowtone. That's just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he's
brother.
dope.
You know what I'm saying? Outside of Dowtone, which might be evident, is say Dominic and Hakeem.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, they are lit.
And then that's just my personal bias. 3 King Cut. You know what I'm saying? Verse. Just my niggas that I've been.
Those are my favorites.
You know what I'm saying?
Too, honestly.
So it's just my niggas. But outside of like my personal homies, Dom and King, which have grown to be my homies over time, but DV. But I listen to what people don't know. Like, I listen to a lot of local shit that street niggas.
And there's so many like, it's almost hard to even just like say. It's like, cause you just kept like saying more and more people.
I listen to shit, bruh. Of course, Phil Sosa. Like, I love Phil Sosa music. It make me want to rob some shit. Like, I like June. I like K Will. I met K Will. We used to work together. And even him, I was like, bro, you look like a rapper. Do you rap? I didn't even know if he was a rapper.
Yeah, for real.
He was like, yeah, bro, check me out. And I listened to him, and I was like, I fucks with this shit.
Yeah.
Like, this shit hard. And K Will and June. I like Tony D. I like, you know, I fuck with J-Rob and Ozzy. I fuck with, I like Billy the Kid. I like Drag De Niro.
Fuck yeah.
I like Slimco.
Yeah.
I like Slim a lot.
Okay, so it's like,
so you know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying?
It's a lot of niggas, bro.
It's too many to name.
I just go on like I spend a lot of time on King Smith's YouTube. So I just go down the list. Like it ain't like I'm jamming niggas catalog.
Mm-hmm.
But
his platform.
I go to his platform and just let that bitch run.
I feel like that's part of why he did that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So I just let that motherfucker run, and I be like, damn, this is hard. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of niggas on that out of that. He like a channel, bro. He like BET, MTV.
Mm-hmm.
It's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
for real.
I just let his shit run, and if some dope shit come up, I'll be like, bro, I like this shit.
Yeah.
This shit hard. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So I'll leave a comment, I like it or whatever. And shout out to Ken Spence. I don't think he know he a channel. Like he know he a channel, but
he doesn't realize the impact.
I don't think he know. Even with COVID, like he really because it ain't no shows.
He brings so much entertainment.
My impact was like real life shows and shit out in the world, and because that kind of got took away, King Spence kind of held down Tulsa music single-handedly just by having a fucking channel that's popping.
Wow.
So you would want to put your music there right now.
Yeah, exactly.
That's where everybody's going to listen to Tulsa music. So yeah, man, I listen to a lot of motherfuckers, bro.
That's awesome.
Like,
that's awesome.
I just let it ride. And I jam, so.
Definitely. Wow, you named all.
Shaheem, Shy Guy. Fuck, nigga, I can go crazy with it.
Oh yeah, I already know.
Chris McCain, Grand National.
I think I'm gonna stop you there though.
Yeah,
because like, you don't want to leave people out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for real, and that's one thing, bro. Like, I don't want to do that.
There's too many.
If I leave anybody out, nigga.
Pretty much everybody that loves their art, you love them. Like I feel the same exact way.
I just jam Tulsa music, bro.
Yeah,
I don't be knowing niggas personally. I just jam this shit.
So you don't really have like a sense of like favoritism. You just have like just love for the scene.
I just like DIY shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't tell you what's who mainstream or who's on, or I can't tell you. I don't know.
For real.
Like I honestly don't know. Like
For real, I feel that. You know what? I have some very important questions that I want to ask now because I've been waiting to get into this. So how important is history to you?
It's the most important shit. It's you don't know where you don't know. I believe this shit, and I used to growing up. I hated history. I hated American history, and that's because for a black person in a white school, it was just hard to digest slavery, and then segregation, and then oppression. Like that's pretty much what history was about for me growing up. So I believe in my heart that you don't know where you going if you don't know where you've been.
Yeah.
So growing up teaching that, being conditioned into the American history that you learn in school, it's a reason why as a community, black people get into this age of 23 through 27 and they don't really know themselves, they don't really know where they come from, they don't really, only traditions is Christianity, you know what I'm saying, and they don't really have a sense of self, and a lot of people fall into depression when they graduate high school because they're no longer in a system.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Which is school. Wake up, learn something, go home, play the game, wake up. Like once you get out of that system, like I don't know what to do.
Yeah.
I don't know my family, I don't know where I come from. I used to be a slave. I can't go nowhere. I go to work. It's a history. History taught me, and you being white, history taught a nigga like me to that's black was, like I said, slave first, then slaves got free by a white person freed us, you know what I'm saying? And then we were segregated, you know what I'm saying? You can't go, the white people shit was the clean, nice shit. Our shit was on the floor and dirty, or we had to eat in the back and shit like that. And then after all that was changed, then it was okay, but we gonna beat y'all by the police. We gonna shoot your police, gonna shoot y'all though. You know what I'm saying? So that's what the conditioning. And then you gotta wait for this white man to come out of nowhere and save y'all and take y'all to heaven. That's kind of what history is. So learning your own history and learning your family's history and your family's culture and the city's history, you're like, damn. I've been growing up out north my whole life. And growing up out north, you say, damn, it ain't shit out here. You're going to get in trouble. You're going to end up in the gang. Or you're going to play football to get your way up out of this motherfucker. That was like the only options. But once you dig deep into the history, you like, damn, we had a motherfucking whole system running. It didn't used to be like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, why ain't nobody tell me that it didn't used to be like this when I was, before I was alive, but my grandma's grandma had it popping out here. You know what I'm saying? Why ain't nobody tell us this? And once you learn, the reason why they didn't tell you this is because they didn't want us to, you know what I'm saying, live like that. They didn't want us to have things. They didn't want us to be empowered and walk with our heads high, because that's a scary sight for some people to walk around like, you better than me, you know what I'm saying? So people didn't want that shit, and so once you learn that, it's like, oh, I gotta bring that back. I gotta find a way to like reverse the curse. You know what I'm saying? So like that's where I found purpose in my music.
So so that history is very important for you to teach the next generation, and for you to remind yourself of how not to repeat history and how to make sure that things go better. And also, so following that, do you think that Black Wall Street is stronger than ever?
It will be once everybody is on board. Right now it's on its way to being. It's a good side and a bad side. Black Wall Street is being used as a tool to drive people into the city.
Yeah.
Because of its history, you know what I'm saying? But also there's a lot of people that's just trying to get back to an entrepreneurial mind state.
Yeah.
And taking care of each other and their neighbors down north. Because the family-oriented feel and the love out north has always been there. It's always warm, and it's just going out north is just like you driving through a bubble, and you feel different when you out north. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
And so that love has always been there. But now that people are like myself doing the research and learning the history and learning the not characters, but these is real people that you might even be related to, and just wanting to grab the baton and further that.
Yeah.
A lot of people, and the more the merrier, you know what I'm saying? Instead of I'm gonna play football and find my way out, motherfuckers is like, alright, I'm gonna start my own production company and find my way out.
Exactly.
I'm gonna make these clothes and find my way out.
Yeah.
Or I'm gonna have my own business. I'm gonna have my own restaurant my way out. Or I'm gonna, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do taxes my way out. Or I'm gonna teach people crypto my way out. Or I'm gonna teach people just tech my way out.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So that's where it's going.
So I have another question to follow that with. Do you believe that unification is necessary? And if so, how can it be achieved?
Unification is necessary, but we got to know who our allies are and who we're unifying with. You know what I'm saying? So and that's hard to tell because it's people out here that can act like an ally and they can turn that shit off. You know what I'm saying? Like we gotta put white people to the test. Just to say white people. You know what I'm saying? Like it's because it's easy, even in hip hop, it's easy to come into this world and get accepted, and then when shit get hot, they can easily just, I don't want to be hip hop no more.
Yeah.
And disappear. You can leave. You can walk away from black culture easily and never have to talk about it or act like you was even from it in their world. You know what I'm saying? And just completely exclude yourself from their world. And at the end of the day, black people is still black. Like motherfuckers gonna come up to me and try to shake my hand like this, no matter what. Whether I put my hand out like this, motherfuckers is gonna. You know what I'm saying? I'm black at the end of the day, so we gotta take care of ourselves, and we have to find out who our allies are by proper, instead of just being so overly accepting.
Of course.
Just doing because they're not overly accepting. We unify with white people, but they're not overly. They don't just let anybody in.
Yeah.
And the same with any other race, Chinese, Mexican, or whatever. Like I can't just go to a taco truck and be like, "Can I get an application?"
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like it ain't that easy. Like you know what I'm saying? So it's proper steps to get respect and to get in the door like that. So once we do that, I think unification will be valid and be stable.
Yeah, I really like that answer. I feel like, I believe that unification is also necessary.
Yeah.
And I feel like that will be an important part, of history is to be able to unify. I'm gonna run through a few more questions because we're at about 30 minutes right now. So we're just gonna speed through a couple more.
For sure.
But I really want to know, what does everything is us mean?
All right, so everything is us is a slogan, it's a creed, it's a lifestyle, Just to give you the spiel, it's a lifestyle designed by our ancestors, which was 1919, 1918, 1917, 1920, 1921. You know what I'm saying? It's a lifestyle designed by our ancestors, basically realized by our peers. And it's basically taking that, you're good?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically taking that blueprint and that lifestyle, that Black Wall Street lifestyle, that and pushing it, taking what worked, you know what I'm saying, taking what didn't work, taking what could have been improved, and pushing it forward. So with that being said, Everything Is Us is using your peers. If you need to get something done, everybody you need is already around you. You just gotta reach out to them in a respectful way, whether it's business that need to be done, whether it's free, pro bono, whatever. You can get this shit done at a big scale just by reaching out to a motherfucker that you've been knowing forever. You just ain't never worked with them. They probably a piece to your puzzle that you've been trying to put together for so long. And you've been knowing this motherfucker half your life, but you ain't never said 2 words to him. And it's like, oh yeah, but so you've been looking for a graphic designer. I've been doing this for years. Like, damn, the motherfucker I've been needing. You know what I'm saying? As opposed to feeling like, man, I gotta move to New York, or I gotta move to LA, I gotta move this to do this shit. You can really do anything you need to do.
Sounds like that's like
by using what's around you.
I was gonna ask you what your philosophy on life is, but I feel like that pretty much sums it up.
It is my philosophy on life.
Yeah, so that tagline, everything else is the philosophy.
Once I started moving that way, shit started working for me. It was, man, I need a producer. Man, I'll make beats. Okay, Pat, let me rap on your beats. So you take pictures, let me rap on your. You know what I'm saying? And we can move as a unit and improve. So
definitely
all the way to clothes and everything I wear, like all the way to my chapstick is made local. You know what I'm saying? Like all the way to whatever. My cooking oil is made local. Like everything.
Hey, speaking of local, what's your favorite local restaurant?
Sunday Dinner. Sunday Dinner is a soul food restaurant on Apache, in Apache Circle. My Aunt Janet, I love soul food. You know what I'm saying? I try not to eat it often, but when I do, it's Sunday Dinner.
Okay, dope. So I have a few more before we wrap it up.
Go ahead.
But so in a few sentences, could you explain what the Skyline Mansion is? Isn't that what it's called?
So Skyline Mansion is a mansion that was bought by a good friend of mine, Felix Jones. It originally was the Brady Mansion, and he purchased that home and basically gave me free reign to work my music, do my studio out of there. So not only is it a studio, we built a stage downstairs, and it's a venue, like a House of Blues.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. I've only did one concert there because COVID.
I remember hearing about that.
I did a show there February 28th last year. We packed it out, and then the world shut down, so we haven't really been able to run it like a venue yet. But it's a stage in there and everything, so.
Okay, cool. That's really dope.
It's basically my headquarters.
Yeah. Oh, that's awesome. I really appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? That's really cool. Like that y'all are literally taking over the scene, and y'all are. I mean, okay, so we're really running out of time, and there's so many more things I want to ask you and talk to you about. Shoot. But in one sentence, what do you have to say to the artists of the next generation?
Get your business right. Every answer you need is on Google, YouTube. Like, don't chase the fame, bro. Get your business right first, and then let the fame make you some money.
Okay, dope. So then, and in one sentence answer, what does it take to be successful?
doing their homework, getting up every day.
So, in one sentence answer, what is being successful to you mean?
Doing your homework. For me, my success is based on how many people I help.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's my success.
Okay, cool. And in a couple of sentence answer, and I'm only doing this because we're running out of time. You're on a time limit. You know what I'm saying?
What time is it?
It is 11:48.
Okay.
But
we can go to 12, bro. I'll hop in the Zoom here.
Okay, and and also the camera's dying as well.
Oh, okay.
But I mean, we'll do a part 2 sometime as well. But what is in a short summary or a few sentences, what does Fire in Little Africa mean to you?
Fire in Little Africa is gonna open the doors and make Tulsa. It's gonna put Tulsa in the same realms as L.A. music scene, Memphis, Atlanta, New York, Oakland, Detroit, Chicago, and then it's gonna be Oklahoma. That's what Fire in Little Africa is gonna do.
Okay. Dope.
Yeah. Texas.
So, there's so many more things that I want to ask about. You know what I'm saying? But it's hard. It's hard to know. But I feel like this is like a lot of the things I've really been wanting to ask. But I think there's one more thing. What do you want to say to fellow artists around you that want to follow their dreams?
Don't let nobody be the reason you ain't trying to get to where you're going. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, everything is us as a mind state, man. Everybody out here is just mirror images of ourselves, and you reach out, you naturally are gonna find somebody. If you're seeking and if you're looking for help, you're gonna find it, and you're gonna find it in somebody you didn't even know who was gonna help you. You know what I'm saying? That's what's gonna help you get to the next level. Whether they just supposed to help you for that moment or they gonna help you for life, they out here. You know what I'm saying?
For real.
They out here. So
okay, dope.
Yeah. So.
Hey, so where can we find you at?
Everywhere. If you're looking, Steph Simon, man, just search Steph Simon. At this point, you can just put Steph Simon.
Right in Google.
You can ask Alexa.
Your first is on Google. I love it.
Yeah. You can just search me now. I can't believe I'm probably just don't have a Wikipedia at this point. That's probably the next step.
Yeah. It definitely is.
You know what I'm saying?
Heck yeah. Highly respectable. Do you have any shout outs? Any quick shout outs that you want to say?
Man, really shout out to View. Shout out to Dr. View, man, for coming through and putting this Fire in Little Africa shit together. Like I said, it's gonna put Tulsa there. I want everybody to keep working. Shout out to World Culture Music. And shout out to God. Shout out to the stars aligning for me right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's really.
Hey, I have one more question. This is like totally different from everything. Do you believe in the artificial superintelligence takeover and the singularity? Do you believe that will happen? Do you think that robots will control our lives, or do you think it's not true?
Robots already control our lives. Our phone is a robot. It just don't walk around and.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
So you think it's correct?
It's coming, bro. It's scary.
Do you believe that is the New World Order? Do you believe in the New World Order?
I do believe in the New World Order, and robots are the. Yeah, that is.
And do you believe that people should unify against the true enemy, which is the robots taking over? Because I believe that's going to be the real enemy. I mean, of course, and hate all the evil is bad as well.
It's going to be hard to battle a robot, bro. I was just watching them motherfuckers shoot targets while they was getting hit with shovels and shit, and they was still hitting the targets. Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's
like,
no escape.
It's crazy. I don't know if it's just gonna be as simple as unplugging a robot to win. Like, these motherfuckers are wiping. The new jobs for humans is gonna be, can you fix a robot? Like, so can you fix the self-checkout aisle? You know what I'm saying? That's the self-checkout is a robot.
Yeah.
Like, those are the jobs that got taken away because you don't have to pay a self-checkout. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's a lot of money that you take away. And that's when I seen it coming. Like, I worked at a job where it wiped out the whole assembly line, and they put robots there. Right? So it's coming, bro. That's a scary sight, and what's crazy is we're gonna adjust to it, but I hope I'm not around.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
It's coming soon, but you know, I'm glad that I asked you that because you know I feel like that is other than music and you know everything that we have a lot of interest, but it's like that is one of those things I feel like that's a very important thing. You know, and I'm glad that I asked you that. I wish we got into so much more.
That shit like that, I could talk about that shit.
Yeah, well, let's get on track and talk about some stuff like that because like that's the way to do it. We're gonna have to do a whole.
I wrote a whole album, bro, that I never put out about like robots and the new like. I don't even want to call it the New World Order, bro. Like, fuck. Just internet and like. They're taking over. It's internet towers and it's just, yeah, bro. Once internet once the internet gets to the point of no buffers, zero buffering. Yeah. The zero buffering. Mm-hmm. That's what it's gonna be like, and it's everywhere. Yeah. Like when Wi-Fi is just everywhere. Yeah. To where you can police anywhere where a robot walks out of Wi-Fi. Like it ain't nowhere you could run where it's out of a Wi-Fi jurisdiction for a police dog or some shit. Like that's when it's gonna get crazy. Yeah. Right now, it won't. Internet ain't everywhere. Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? I got one more question, and then we're going to do the last section called the freestyle session because this is the longest interview we've done so far. We're at 40 minutes, and we're about to have to shut it down. But I want to ask you one more thing. You believe in the stratospheric aerosol injections? You think that those are real? What's that? I ain't never heard of that. Chemtrails? Oh, hey. I do. Okay, cool. All right. And now we're on the section of you can freestyle first. You can... it's hard to rap about shit after you talk about shit like that, because it's like everything you saying don't even matter because the world is about to get taken over by fucking Terminator type shit. So I can talk as rich and powerful as I want, it don't matter, because RoboCop is coming. So let me see, man. All right, 2 minutes starting now. Shit, I feel like I'm the greatest and I ain't afraid to say it. I ain't afraid to show it. If you do, we don't relate then. Unapologetic, it hurt me, I couldn't help. I had to be more selfish. 10,000 hours in and I did extra credit. Now my ducks in a row look like the flying V. Bombay in my drink, plus I'm coaching my team. And everything is us, that's all we ever need. And every time you hear me speak, I represent the T. Specifically the North, where the stars shine brighter. Where the police shooting if you got a flat tire. Ain't letting nothing slow me down. I had to pack lighter and never fold like a binder. Ain't no telling where a nigga might wind up. Everything the light touch, either sit and complain or you can take all your assignments. Daily devoted to this grinding. Now the bag with them like a carry-on. Hopping out of plane, I'm gone. I'm back like Ralph's. They got my name in their mouth. I got they bitch by the scalp. She blessed me by the glass house. I still remember. I was on my way to Sunday dinner. She caught me up at Knifey's and she asked me for a picture cause I been that nigga. I put myself in position. Ain't no deadbeats on my roster, world culture for the children. And we ain't got them out here stealing CD decks. We got them learning mastering and doing feature splits. Masters in publishing, invested and double it. I got broad shoulders, I was built for this is nothing, kid. To put the town on my back, carry it like the cross. Might turn water into pay tea, a young god. So when I
I got the vision, I can recognize the booby trap. The money coming, I'ma show you what to do with that. I never need no one to stamp me. I took karate and Comanche, ain't nothing you can tell me. I embodied my town like Christopher Wallace. but I'm at that 918 like I'm Christopher Robinson. Took the torch and ran with it like a Collins. Never had the budget, just the confidence. Had to balance street smarts with a Christ conscience. Should I rob a nigga for it or just get it honest? Had to find a way for me, I did it with the rhyming. Stay down, never broke it like a pinky promise. Now we got options, now we got it poppin'. Late bloomer, but I'm thankful cause it made me wiser. Hate get too much credit and that love will leave you blinded. Damn, this is clarity at its finest. The longevity ladder, I had to climb it. Looking off the edge, now I can't be scared to fly. See, I love this shit, the highs, the lows, and everything that come with it. Trusting your craft, trusting your work, trusting your vision, trusting your faith while they question your intention. That shit I